Hello students, welcome to all 4 C-learning classes. So in the last topic we discussed about what is capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor and effect of dielectric on capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor and some applications regarding parallel plate capacitor. Okay. Now in the today's session we are concentrating on a series combination of capacitors, grouping of capacitors. In that first one, series combination. Series combination of capacitors. Okay, see, for suppose here we are taking three capacitors of different capacitance, C1, C2 and C3 are connected in series. What is actually series combination means? We know that a capacitor consists of the two conductors. One is given to the positive, the other is given to the negative. The negative terminal of the first capacitor is connected to the positive terminal of the second capacitor, and the second one is connected to the positive of the third one, end to end connection. For example, here we are taking, so this is one of the capacitor of capacitance C1. Okay, this is positive, this is a negatively charged. And here we are connecting the negative conductor of the first capacitor is given to the positive of end to end connection. This is again C2, second capacitor of capacitance C2. The second one is second plate of the second capacitor is connected to the first plate of the third capacitor. This is C3. End to end combination, okay, is called as here series combination. Here we are taking three capacitors. This is a first plate, this is second plate. The second plate of the first capacitor is connected to the first of the second one. Second plate of the second capacitor is connected to the first plate of the third one, and so on. Okay. Now finally here the one of the positive terminal of the C1 and the negative terminal of C3 are left, and these three are connected to across a battery of potential V, connecting through a battery of potential difference V here. If you are observing this diagram here, whenever we are connecting the capacitors in series combination, whenever we are connecting the capacitors are in series combination, now we know that what is the charge flows from always from higher potential to the lower potential. This is the direction of flow of the charge. The charge always flows from higher potential to the lower potential. So let us take, if Q be the amount of charge flowing across the battery from positive terminal to negative terminal. Now what happens? This is a positive charge here plus Q, this is a minus Q. The charge of the first capacitor is plus Q. Now when they are in series, the charge flowing across the three capacitors remains same. To flow the charge across the three capacitors, here only one way is there. So in charge remains constant. On that too again, the capacitance C2 is another capacitor, here charge again plus Q, this is minus Q. Third one plus Q, again minus Q. So in series combination, what is the charge remains constant. In series combination, charge remains constant. Okay, in series combination charge remains constant. Here means the charge across the first charge of the first capacitor, second capacitor, third capacitor remains same. But what is the potential difference will be different. Here let us take V1 be the potential difference between the plates of the first capacitor. V2 be the potential difference between the plates of the second capacitor. And V3 be the potential difference between the plates of the third capacitor. Okay. What are here? V1, comma V2 and V3 are potential differences. Potential differences between the three capacitors. Okay, between the three capacitors C1, C2 and C3. Okay, series combination charge remains constant but potentials are different. The potentials across the three capacitors are V1, V2 and V3. Now what is the potential drawn from the battery? The potential across the battery is V and charge drawn from the battery is Q. So here we may write potential difference across the battery V is equals to the sum of the potential difference across the three capacitors. That is V is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3. V is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Okay. See, we know the definition of the capacitance. Generally we may write C is equals to Q by V. From this, can we write like this? V is equals to Q by C. What is V is equals to Q by C? Okay. V is equals to Q by C. Now, potential difference across first capacitor V1 is equals to Q by C1. Potential difference across second capacitor V2 is equals to Q by C2. Potential difference across third capacitor V3 is equals to Q by C3. Okay. V1 is equals to Q by C1, V2 is equals to Q by C2 and V3 is equals to Q by C3. Right. Now substitute these values in this equation number 1. Substitute V1, V2 and V3 in equation number 1. What is equation number 1? V is equals to Q by C1 plus Q by C2 plus Q by C3. Okay. What is V is equal to? Q by C1 plus Q by C2 plus Q by C3. Now Q as common, which is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. Therefore, we may write like this: V by Q is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. What is V by Q is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. See, V by Q is equals to, what is the definition of capacitance? C is equals to Q by V. Here V be the equivalent potential. V be the equivalent potential and Q be the equivalent charge. Let CS be the equivalent capacitance in series. Cs be the net or equivalent capacitance in series. So we may write what is Cs is equals to Q by V. That implies V by Q is equals to 1 by Cs. V by Q is equals to 1 by Cs. Here V by Q is there. So we may write 1 by Cs is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. So this is a expression for capacitance, okay, equivalent capacitance of series combination. When three capacitors of capacitances C1, C2, C3 are connected in series, the resultant capacitance is denoted by Cs, which is equal to 1 by Cs is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. See, if you are observing these, for example, you may take if C1, C2, C3 are some different values like 1 microfarad, 2 microfarad, 3 microfarad. See, whenever the capacitors are connected in series, the resultant capacitance is less than the least value of capacitance. When the capacitors are grouped in the series combination, the resultant capacitance is less than the least value. Equivalent capacitance is less than the least value of three capacitors. So if here we are connecting three capacitors, instead of 3, if we are connected, n number of capacitors are connected in series. If n number of capacitors are connected in series, we may write like this: 1 by Cs is equals to 1 by Cs is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3 plus and so on up to 1 by Cn. If n number of capacitors are connected in series combination, then the equivalent capacitance Cs, 1 by Cs is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3 and so on up to 1 by Cn. And what is, when we need a least value of capacitance, then we should connect the capacitors are in series. For suppose example, you may take if C1 is 1 microfarad, C2 is 2 microfarad, C3 is 3 microfarad. If these three are grouped in the series combination, what is the formula here? 1 by Cs is equals to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. That is 1 by 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. So what is 1 by Cs is equals to, here LCM is 6. Okay, 6 plus 3 plus 2, that is 11 by 6. Therefore what is Cs is 6 by 11. 1 by Cs is 11 by 6, Cs is 6 by 11, which is less than 1. Which is less than 1. Means among these three, what is the least value is 1. But when these three are grouped in the series combination, the resultant capacitance is less than the least value. Less than the least value means that is less than 1 microfarad. Okay. For suppose if n number of identical capacitors, if n number of identical capacitors each of capacitance C are connected in series. N number of identical capacitors each of capacitance C are connected in series, then the equivalent capacitance Cs can be written as, see here, 1 by Cs is equal to 1 by C plus 1 by C plus 1 by C up to n number of terms, which becomes n by C. 1 by Cs is equals to n by C. That implies Cs is equals to C by n. Cs is equals to C by n. When n number of identical capacitors are connected in series combination, then the equivalent capacitance Cs is equals to C by n. Okay. See, next one is parallel combination of capacitors. Okay. So previous, that is series combination, now here parallel combination. What is parallel combination means here? The first plate of the different capacitors are connected to one terminal. The second plate of the different capacitors are connected to another terminal. And finally these two are connected across the two different terminals of the battery. Okay? Such type of combination is said to be parallel combination of the capacitors. Okay? We know that capacitor consists of two conductors. The one set of the different capacitors are connected to the positive terminal of the battery. The other set of the plates or conductors are connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Such type of combination is said to be parallel combination. So here also we are taking three different capacitors. Three capacitors of different values. Okay? See here we are taking three capacitors of capacitances C1, C2, C3. Okay, these are positive charges. Here these are negative. The first plates of the different capacitors is connected to one terminal and which is connected to one of the terminal of the battery. The second plates of the different capacitors are connected to other end which is connected to negative terminal of the battery. Okay, this is positive, negative. See, now let us take again the charge drawn from the battery is Q here. The charge drawn from the battery is Q. Now here, what is the values will be here different, C1, C2, C3. Now when the charge drawn from the battery is Q, here divided into three parts. The charge across the first capacitor is Q1, charge flowing across the second capacitor is Q2, and charge across the third capacitor is Q3. And again these three are joined at this point, combined to form again Q. See here, C is equals to Q by V. Here Q1 is different. Okay, C1, C2, C3. But in case of parallel combination, the potential remains same. The potential across the first capacitor is V. Potential across the second capacitor is also V. Potential difference across the third capacitor is V. Means in parallel combination, potential remains constant. V is constant. Okay? In parallel combination, V constant. The potential difference between the plates of the first capacitor, second capacitor, third capacitor is V, which is equals to potential difference across the battery. But what is the different here? The charge flowing across, here three ways are there to flow the charge across the three capacitors. So here let Q1, Q2, Q3 be the charges of the three capacitors. Let Q1, Q2 and Q3 be the charges of three capacitors. Okay? Means the charge across the first one CQ, first one is Q1, second one is Q2, third one is Q3. What is the capacitance? C1, C2, C3. But what are the potentials? V only. Okay. Now here we may write the total charge Q is equals to sum of the charges across the three capacitors, Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. What is Q is equals to here? Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Now what is the definition of capacitance in general? We may write C is equals to Q by V. From this equation we may write Q is equal to CV. Q is equals to CV. Here charge of the first capacitor, Q1 is equals to C1V. Charge of the second capacitor Q2 is equals to C2V. And charge of the third capacitor Q3 is equals to C3V. Now here let us take this is as equation number 1. Now substitute Q1, Q2 and Q3 values in equation number 1. Okay. What is equation number 1? Capital Q is equals to, what is Q1 is C1V, Q2 is C2V and Q3 is C3V. Okay. Now if you are observing this, V is constant here, common outside. What is the rest of them? C1 plus C2 plus C3 can be written as Q by V is equals to C1 plus C2 plus C3. Okay. What is equivalent charge here? The total charge is Q. Let total potential is V. Okay. Let CP be the equivalent capacitance in parallel. Parallel combination. What is CPB? The equivalent capacitance in parallel combination. So we may write what is CP is equals to here. CP is equals to by the definition of capacitance, CP is equals to Q by V. Now here Q by V is there. So therefore Cp is equals to C1 plus C2 plus C3. This is a expression for capacitance in parallel combination, equivalent capacitance in parallel combination. So what is in equivalent capacitance in parallel combination is just sum of the three capacitance, algebraic sum of the capacitances of the individual capacitors. And whenever the capacitors are grouped connected in the parallel combination, the equivalent capacitance is greater than the highest value of capacitance, greater than the maximum value. In series, less than the least value of capacitance. In parallel combination, the equivalent capacitance is greater than the highest value of capacitance. See, for example, again you may take C1 is 1 microfarad, C2 is 2 microfarad and C3 is 3 microfarad. C1, C2, C3 are different values here we are taken. Okay. Let C1, previous example, C1 is 1 microfarad, C2 is 2 microfarad, C3 is 3 microfarad. What is the highest value here? It is 3. Then what is if they are grouped in C1 parallel combination, C1 plus C2 plus C3, that is 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is equal to 6 microfarad. See, when we need the maximum value of capacitance, we required highest value of capacitance, then the given capacitors are grouped in the parallel combination. When we need least value of capacitance, then we should connect these three capacitors in series combination. Okay, Cp is equal to here 6 microfarad. Next one. For suppose if n number of identical capacitors, here also if n number of identical capacitors each of capacitance C are connected in parallel okay, then what is the equivalent capacitance here? Cp is equal to, see, when identical capacitors are connected in parallel, okay, Cp is equal to here C1 plus C2 plus C3 up to n number of terms, C plus C plus C up to n number of terms, that is Nc. Okay, Cp is equals to, okay, which becomes Nc. When identical capacitors are connected in parallel combination, the Cp is equal to Nc. For suppose if n number of identical capacitors first connected in parallel, then connected in series, then what should be the ratio of the Cp to Cs, ratio of the Cp to Cs value? If n number of identical capacitors, each of capacitance C, first they are grouped in the parallel combination, then after those identical capacitors are connected in series combination, then what should be the ratio of Cp to Cs? Means we know that Cp is equals to Nc, and what is Cs is equals to C by N. Okay, Cs is equals to C by N. So here what happens? Cp is equals to Nc, n number of identical capacitors. 1 by Cs is equal to, there we are writing n by C, Cs is equal to C by N. Okay, then Cp by Cs we may write here Nc, it becomes C by N becomes N by C, so that is N square. Okay, okay, this is about the ratio of the Cp to Cs values.